Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking the top 10 best free cards right now in NBA 2K25. MyTEAM, we got a bunch of new free cards that have come out in the past week or so from the festival. And I do actually think that a lot of these cards are classified as free cards. Like anything basically that is 15 dark matter pieces or below is extremely attainable for free. Like not even particularly hard to get that many pieces if you're willing to do some of the grinding that's been made available over the past week or so. Now the triple threat park win streaks are pretty crucial to this, and if that's something that's tough for you, I'm sorry, but those are attainable free pieces, and so I do include that on this list. Those cards are, in my opinion, free cards, but I don't have any of the 100 overalls or anything like that because those cards are not attainable for free. So with that being said, before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it and let's take a look at this list. So we have, starting at number 10, the pretty good card from the Signature Festival or Signature Series Festival, which is Nick Young. And like, look, offensively, Nick Young's awesome. Defensively, he kind of leaves a bit to be desired. The stats aren't terrible, but they're not great. He doesn't have like half on ball menace and some stuff like that. He's not quite as elite as some on the defensive end of the court by any means, but he's an elite level slasher with a great jump shot and decent movement, debuff dribble style, combo escape, elite level shot. Like I said, and a good fade as well. So an offensively great shooting guard who's not exceptional defensively is still a pretty valuable card and definitely not a bad option at all at the number 10 spot. Number 9 is going to be the brand new Kevin Love. That card looks good to me. I haven't actually, to be totally honest, used this card yet. I think it's the only card on the list that I have not actually used. He's only 6'8" with a 6'11" wingspan, so he's very small, but he's fast. He's a great slasher. He's a great shooter, and he's elite versatile defensively. His stats and badges are incredible, and he's got an elite jump shot. Cam Thomas base, just like Nick Young, with K Love up around very quick. The card looks extremely interesting on paper. Devin Booker dribble style, De'Aaron Fox escape. Now I'm concerned about the lack of size for sure, but as a versatile fast jump shot, super good stat and badge option, I still think he's a pretty decent card. I think he does crack the top 10 at least. So having him at 9 feels fair. I don't love being 6'8", but I think with all the other stuff he provides, he's at least a solid card. Andrew Wiggins is who I have at number 8. Doesn't give you really much of anything in terms of shot creation. Can't fade left at all. Fade right's okay. Doesn't have very good sigs either, in all honesty, but he's a great slasher. He's got a very smooth jump shot, and he's a high level versatile defender with a lot of key badges. So he's got value as a off the ball guy, just isn't going to give you a lot of scoring. Debuff escape isn't very good. He again, like, doesn't have fade to the left at all. Dribble styles Jalen Green, which is okay, but not special by any means. He is not an incredible offensive card, but he does have a great jumper. He is a great slasher, and he is a great defender with good size. So he's still a valuable card, and I think number 7's the right, or number 8 is a fair spot for him. Number 7, Tari Eason. Haven't used this card for a gameplay yet, but I have tried him. He is really, really good. I do actually think I have a gameplay coming with this card later on today, and he is an absolute stud. Very athletic, really smooth jump shot, gonna provide a lot on the defensive end of the court. I think he's a very, very solid option as just an all-around, really smooth jumper, great slasher, versatile defender, 6'8", 7'2" wingspan, big player build, all that type of stuff. The type of thing you're looking for out of a shooting, or out of a shooting guard. Guy who's going to provide size, defense, slashing, jump shot, and a little bit of movement, I guess, as well. Jalen Green dribble style, Dame escape. It's not terrible, normal fade, like better than Wiggins in my opinion. Feels like a pretty fair placement for this Tari Eason, so I got him one spot higher. Moving on, number 6, another shooting guard eligible player, which is Peja Stojakovic, whose value is being 6'10" with a money jumper and elite defense. So really, really good size, defense, shooting, and slashing. He does not also have amazing shot creation. Brunson escape, debuff dribble style is not terrible, but it's not amazing. But he's got Pro 2 fade. He's got a fast, good, smooth jump shot, and he's actually a really, really good defensive card as well. I mean, not what you generally expect from Peja, but he's a great slasher and he's great defensively. Just a really well-rounded card who does a lot of things, I think, extremely well at the center position and or sorry, at shooting guard position, I should say. And I think he's a very, very interesting card. I personally like him a lot right now. I'm using him in my lineup, and honestly, if you wanted to argue him higher than this, I would understand it, but I do understand the jumper's also not like glitchy, ridiculously amazing. So yeah, Peja at 6 seems fine. Moving on to number 5, we're going to go with 100 overall Tim Duncan, but it's not the top Tim Duncan. It's this Tim Duncan. The other Tim Duncan is a Pro Pass card. Obviously can't really be attained for free, so I don't feel like it's fair to put him on the list since you need the Pro Pass to get that card. But I do think this is a pretty reasonable placement for Tim Duncan, because despite being 100 overall, stats and badges are awesome. He's a good card, but his animations aren't special. He's got his own release and very quick. Is it bad? No. Is it the best release that's ever been? Also no. You know what I mean? And I think he's a really good card. I think he does a lot of things pretty well. I think he's a versatile, capable slasher, defender, finisher, shooter, all that type of stuff. He's got rush dribble style. Release isn't horrible, but he doesn't have a super fast release. His sigs aren't glitchy. He doesn't have unbelievable size at power forward or anything. It's not like he's this insanely, ridiculously overpowered card, but he's definitely a very solid card. There's no doubt about that. And still a super solid option at the number 5 spot. Number 4 is going to be Jason Kidd. I had this card as my number 1 last time, but there's been a couple of better free cards that have dropped since then. And also I think him being only 6'4" point guard is a little bit more damaging of a skill set than it was, because now we have these giant point guards. Now they're very rare, guys like Jokic and Ben Simmons and stuff, but they do exist. And if Jason Kidd matches up against those cards, good luck, plain and simple. That's the honest truth. But I do think this Kidd card's really good. I think he's a very, very capable slasher. I think he's got an awesome jumper. I think his movement's pretty good. Defensively, he's super solid. Against all the non-insanely glitchy super tall point guards, he's actually really good defensively. And I absolutely adore his jump shot, DG dribble style, Kimba escape, Pro 2 fade. Really like the card. I'm a big Jason Kidd guy. But I think number 4 is the right spot for him at this point. Personally, number 3, Donovan Clingan, 7'2" with a 7'7" wingspan at center. He can also play power forward, which is pretty glitchy. His jumper is really nice. He's a great slasher. He's a great defender. I think he's an awesome card. He's very similar, honestly, to like Zach Edey, but honestly, I'd say his jumper's faster than Edey's. But like, this card is really, really great. He's got the size, he's got the defense, he's got the shooting ability with a super smooth jumper, like I said, and I just think he's a really valuable skill set card to have. The guy who's got that type of size while still being pretty athletic and having good speed and being obviously impactful defensively and being able to space the floor with a good jump shot. Like, this is one of the best big men in my team right now. Moving on to the number 2 spot, we're going to go with Josh Giddey. This card is great as well. He's 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan, 95 speed, 95 agility, 94 3 ball, 95 driving dunk, 90 interior. I love having a 6'8" point guard who's as complete as he is stat and badge wise, but also actually has a pretty good jumper. The jumper is much better than I thought it was going to be. He's got Divas dribble style, which isn't special, but Darius Garland behind the back and Trey escape really isn't bad in terms of movement. Like, that's pretty solid for a guard. He is a big point guard who is a great slasher, a great defender, and a legitimate scorer. Like, he's got a lot of skill versatility, especially for a player his size, and I think he's really useful. I think he's definitely a top 2 guy. But number 1 for me, and this is an unpopular opinion probably, I'm putting Ben Wallace here, dude. This card is so good. 6'9" with a 7'1" wingspan, but he's got Patty Mills base, a good upper to go with it. He actually moves pretty good. D-book dribble style, Trey escape. And his stats and badges are like invincible stats and badges, dang near. I mean, 95, 98, 98, 96, 99s and 98s, 99s across the board, 99 rebounding. Like, look at this card. Besides playmaking badges, he's unbelievable. This card is insane. If you get playmaking badges added on him, especially on Hoff, I mean, he's ridiculous. I know he's only 6'9" at power forward. That's his biggest flaw, but his animations are great. Stats and badges are ridiculous. He's just like a muscle hamster ball of defense and energy and speed and athleticism and glitchy jump shot on top. Like, he's a nasty card, and I think he is the best of the best right now in my team. Although, again, like I said, I think the top 3 could really be ordered at any position. I think your top 6 are truly elite level cards. Like, Page very easily could have been a top 5 guy. This is a really good list, and there's actually a lot of good free cards, especially in these new festivals. So, like, this entire list besides Tim Duncan is made up of cards from the last 2 festivals. So there you go. But that is going to do it for the video. Hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Be back on more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.